Hey, Tom here. Welcome to my channel. I've completed my windscreen and stove stand. Came out pretty good. I'm going to go in and do a couple of burn tests to see how it performs. I'm going to use my favorite stove, number 14.1 of the squirt cheese can. This is the one that's the most efficient, uses the least fuel to boil water. And I'm going to see if there's any improvement, given that with the stove inside, there should be some reflection and maybe a little bit more heat transferred up to the pot. So, heading for the workbench. I'll be back in a little while and show you how it worked. I have 1 ounce of fuel in my favorite stove. I'm going to put a little bit of fuel around the outside in the priming pan and light this up. Turn off this light. Okay. Stove is running. Place this over the top. Make sure all of these are sticking out so that it doesn't fall over. Okay, that's 2 cups of 62-degree Fahrenheit water at 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Yep, 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Full boil. Now we'll see how long that burns. 11 minutes, just about out, just a little flicker down there. I would call that no usable heat, but that's interesting because if it boiled in 5 minutes and 30 seconds and burns for over 11 minutes, even without the coin in the center, this great little stove could boil 4 cups of 53-degree water on 1 ounce of denatured alcohol. 11.5 minutes, still have some flame, nothing significant. We're going to call it done. So that just about completes the build and test for this integrated pot stand windscreen. I did make one additional modification to this. I'm going to show it to you now, not going to go back and try to do another build segment. But these tabs didn't have anything that was holding me in place except for friction. So I made a change. On the tabs, just barely inside from this edge, I put a small groove. Did it the same way that I made the grooves for the tabs that hold the pot stand supports. These will go inside and lock in against the groove. You can actually hear that snap in, and they're really holding well. Had an issue when I was testing that these came apart and almost dropped the pot on a flaming pot of alcohol. That's not a good thing. You don't want burning liquid all over your workbench. As far as performance, this improved the performance of my stove significantly. I'd say roughly about 20%. And when I tested it with a fan simulating the wind, it did take longer to boil, but still did a pretty good job. So give it a try, and if you build one or you just want to say hello, leave a note in the comments. And thanks for watching.